Doggy. Not bad for never doing it before. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you don't remember, I bought a 3rd gen 4Runner a few years back after trading in my F-150 during the COVID times, just due to the crazy prices they were giving. I've slowly been doing mods to my 4Runner, like a lift, wheels, tires, the whole shebang, new audio system. But today I'm going to be actually building a drawer system in the back of the 4Runner with a kind of like platform thing. I kind of feel like I'm running out of space all the time when I'm in here, or places to put things. So today that hopefully changes. Let's get to it. First thing we got to do is empty this bad boy out. Time to take some measurements here. For starters, we got to figure out the width here, the max width. So between the wheel wells, at least according to my 4Runner, it's right at 39. Now let's find the depth. If I bring that right to this little plastic threshold here, that's like right at 41. So 40 depth. Let's see how high we want to do it. So on the driver's side of the 4Runner compared to the passenger side, this side's higher here. I'm not really concerned about that because this is going to have a top over it. I'm realistically probably going to go, if you take that mat out, like 10 inches. Yeah, I'll probably go 10 inches. Let's see if that works. So 10 inches high on the base. All right, let's go start cutting some wood. So I got this 3/4 inch birch plywood, and now I'm gonna mark it at the 30-inch mark on this side, and then the opposite side, cut that strip, and then I'm gonna cut it at every 10-inch mark because that's gonna be my base for the 2 outsides and then the one in the middle that separates the 2 drawers. Mark it there. Woo, that was close. Piece is trimmed, but I just saw another problem. Let's see if let's test fit this first to see if it fit. Looking good there. All right, so another issue I just found. This is why you test fit everything. So the box can only go back so far until it starts hitting the seats, because I'm not getting rid of these seats. I need these seats. I have kids, blah, 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 whatever. Now, when I measured them, I didn't think about the angle of the back seat kind of taking up space from the box being able to go all the way back. So what you're seeing now is it's hanging over this lip where I wanted it to be. Like I wanted it to stop there, and the drawers will be pretty much at this lip. So now I need to cut those back so they fit inside. Is that better? Stand back and look. Okay, there you go. That's what I was going for. Let's push back a little bit. It's no longer over this little threshold here, which gives me plenty of room for the drawers and stuff. This one could go back just a little bit, but we'll adjust that. Let's go start gluing and screwing these things. Just going to be using the plywood that's going to be the topper as my workbench. The main part of the body is done. Let's move on. First test fit, here we go. Ooh, doggy. Not bad for never doing it before. Okay. Dude, this thing is solid. So everything's fitting nice and tight, as you can see there. Boom, all the way to the wheel wells. Now I just gotta build the drawers like I said. I just need 1/2-inch plywood, some the drawer slides, and then I have the rest of that 3/4-inch plywood that's gonna go on the top. And I might fill in these little gaps right here, make them like little storage cubbies. I do like having access to this little panel right here. I keep stuff in there, I don't know, just like straps, bungees, stuff like that. But overall, wow, I'm honestly impressed. I've never built like cabinetry or anything ever in my life. Pretty stoked. Back for day 2. I got this 1/2-inch plywood that I'm gonna make the drawers out of. I cut them to 36 inches long. Now I just need to trim them down to 8 inches high. That's one drawer done. Let's make a second one. There you go. Drawers are built. Let's test them out. I'm still waiting on the slides to get here. They should be here today. Bam, look at that, dude. Heck yeah. Looking good. Heck yeah. Time to install the slides. I got these 36-inch heavy-duty slides. They have a little locking mechanism right here. They hold up to 250 pounds per set, I guess. I'll link them down below. They're straight from Amazon. Make sure we're level here before I continue screwing. But boom, press the button. Here you go, finished product. Boom, slides all the way out. Same with this side. Oh, gotta move the camera for that one. Yeah, dude, look how much room you got. 36 inches worth of drawers there. And what I'm gonna do in the inside is I'm gonna line the sides with 1/4 inch and then knock out these like little like dados, if you will, but realistically they're probably just gonna be little 1/2-inch spacers. And then I'm gonna make dividers in here so you could kind of make your own space if you wanted to. Like you can make it bigger, smaller, so you can separate things. But I gotta get these things cleaned up, but I don't know. I really have to test out my upholstery skills, which I have 0. And I got some black carpet and try to, I don't know, upholster this thing, make it look nice. Ugh. Back for day 3. Drawers are installed. I installed some automotive carpet on here. It's like stuff you use for speaker boxes or whatever. Pretty tough. I'll link it down below. I think you can order in a bunch of different colors. I just got black. So now I'm gonna start installing my little compartment hiders here. One goes right over here in this corner. I'm just gonna put a piano hinge that I got, and it's gonna open up like that so I can use all this space here. Boom, just like that. It's got a little finger hole, you just grab it. Moving on to the next part, I got these little filler pieces here so that little cubby just kind of stays secluded. I'm going to add a little 90-degree bracket on the back so it just holds it in place, and then this little flap that I just made sits right on top of it, looks all nice and clean. Now the issue is with this side, I mean another little filler piece goes right there, but here's the issue. There's the 12-volt cigarette lighter. And if you put this all the way up, it blocks that, and I need to use that for a fridge or power supply, whatever. So I'm kind of thinking about placing it right behind it so I still have access to it, and maybe moving that one back as well, or just keeping it where it's at. So many things to think about. I don't know. Got the little cubbies all done. Opens up, you can access it. Got the little blocker there so nothing falls out. Did it on this side. Then I got this big one here, flips right open. So you can access this cubby. So you can see I made it extra long there. Boom, sits right there. Piano hinge is installed. Now it's time to make the faces for the drawers. Let's get to it. I used some 1/2-inch plywood here, and then I did some peel and stick wallpaper that I got off Amazon. It's like a black wood feel. Super simple to put on. You just kind of put it on like a sticker and then cut out the edges. I think it turned out great. And then I got these spring-loaded handles here too, to kind of return when you let them go. They're a couple bucks on Amazon. I think it was roughly $8 for the set, but they work great. You know, pull them right out. All in all, project's done. Really stoked on how it turned out. Little cubbies work great. Really convenient. I don't know. It's been awesome.